and the Doobie Brothers, and...
Wait, who was the woman you said?
9 Inch Nails.
9 Inch Nails. How could I forget? 9 Inch Nails. Mm-hmm. I don't know, some crack hoe who sang a couple of good songs.
Oh.
She's going in, too.
So they just let anyone into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? Or...
Boy, evidently, and yet they'll still look at some other people who check all the boxes and go,
Maybe they didn't compare.
Can you re-log into the Switcher thing?
Sure.
Because it did not grab you.
I'm going to show you a video here in a second.
Yeah. What's a furry saving someone?
Yeah, some furries.
That's amazing.
Stopped an
Is there
assault.
anything they can't do?
Well, we're going to find out. Cavaliers, we're going to find out if there's anything they can't do.
Win.
They're going to play the Washington Wizards tonight, formerly the Bullets. It's a 7 o'clock game here on WMMS. Your tip-off show coverage starts at 6:30, right after we get out of here. You see Zion Williamson?
Oh, my goodness.
Shows you how little I've been paying attention. I thought this guy had been playing.
No, he's been hurt. He got hurt during the preseason, and this was his first game last night against the Spurs. And he started off real slow, but then got real hot in the fourth quarter. Scored 17 points in a row, and I think he went 4 for 4 from 3, which is amazing.
They
that's
said
not his game.
The first player, and I'm surprised that this is a record. I'm surprised it took this long. The first player in NBA history to shoot 4 for 4 on 3-pointers in an NBA debut.
Yeah.
No one else has ever done that.
That's pretty impressive.
I'm surprised it took this long.
Yeah.
They got beat.
You get a lot of nerves when it's your first NBA game.
I guess so.
The fact that he was, I mean...
So
again,
the hype on this kid's legit is what they're saying?
It seems like it's pretty legit. The only thing that's probably going to hold him back is just being able to stay healthy because he has such a giant body, and I don't know how his knees and
He's like
ankles
Shaq.
are going to hold up to it.
When
yeah.
Shaq came out of college, you're like, how is this guy vertical?
Yeah, but Shaq didn't move as fast and as violently as Zion does.
Shaq always kind of
was
lumbered around.
Yeah, but and he used his strength a lot more. Like Zion uses his strength, but he's also incredibly fast and can just jump through the roof. It's gonna be very fun to watch him in the NBA.
At least they'll get a lot of people in New Orleans pretending to care about basketball.
Oh yeah.
Now that he's on the Pelicans.
And forward, 6 from Duke, number 1, Zion.
Rebound, Zion, stick back in. There it is, New Orleans. The first career points.
Here's Zion stepping back, pulling the trigger, and hitting a three. Here's Zion for 3, hit it again. Zion for 4 for 4. Welcome to the NBA.
There you go. Welcome to the NBA, pal.
It's pretty incredible.
You know where the Pelicans play?
The Yum Yum Arena. Or something?
It's just as stupid. The Smoothie King Arena
That's
is where
what
they
it
play.
is, Smoothie King Arena.
Smoothie King, live from the Smoothie King. What do you think the nickname for that place is? Of course, the Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse is now firmly ensconced in Romo Fijo. What do you think they call the Smoothie King Arena?
Smoking?
Smoking.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I like that. Live tonight at the Smoking. Yeah, probably not. Maybe some negative connotations with that.
Perhaps.
Yeah. Zion at the King.
At the Smooth?
At the Smooth.
The Smoothie.
Oh, the Pelicans are smooth tonight.
Probably just the King. I bet they just call it the King.
You think so?
Going down to the King to watch the Pelicans.
Well, because
I got free tickets.
there's some people trying to make The Rock happen for The Rock. It's so
It's not
stupid.
gonna happen.
Stop. It's
Shut
the
up,
Romo
Austin
Fijo.
Carr.
Yeah.
Say Romo Fijo, Austin Carr. Stop calling it The Rock.
From one AC to another AC, it's the Romo Fijo, with all due respect. All right? You don't get to give it a dopey-ass name like Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse and then give it a really cool name like The Rock. You got to give it an equally dopey nickname. Romo Fijo.
Oh,
Thank you.
can't help it.
I understand. Hello? Hello, you're on the air. Who's this?
My name is Sam, and I'm calling to inform you that...
Your name
you're
is
welcome
Salmon?
to receive-
Your name is Salmon?
Sam.
Oh, Sam.
Sam.
Sam, as in Samuel.
Sam, a lamb.
What's up? Oh, he hung up. It was a telemarketer, right?
Get
I was
those all
going
the
to keep him
time.
on the line. Oh, man. I love the screen of my own phones thing, Bill.
Yeah, it's
Takes
pretty-
me back.
It's pretty exciting.
Very excited. By the
I
way,
want to know what Sam was selling.
yeah, he's clearly reading off a script. Hello, my name is Sam, and I am informed to tell you.
You think his real name is Sam?
It's probably Samael or something. Yeah, it's Sam Hain. Yeah, it's Samir, probably. There's a lot of Indian guys named Sam, gets short for Samir.
You know,
Muslim guys, you know.
I slept with a guy named Samir, and then turns out his name was Mihole. And I was like, what?
You could have said that's Mihole the whole time.
He lied
You
to me.
slept with a guy, you say that like it's a bad thing. He slept with a guy named Samir, but it turned out his real name was Mihole. Are you making that up?
He lied about his name.
Yes, because he's a gay man whose name is Mihole.
But
I'd lie about my name, too.
He wasn't from around here, though.
Oh, really?
You had a lot of me-holes walking around the greater Cleveland metropolitan area. How did you get his real name out of him?
No, because I was leaving the club with him, and his friend came up to him and was like, "Hey, mijo," and I was like, "Mijo?"
Wait, was he Latino? It could have been calling him mijo or something.
No, he was Middle Eastern. I don't even think he was.
Oh.
I don't know where that name originated from. But I clearly don't know anything about him. I couldn't even believe what he said because he lied to me, and I was like,
"Well, yeah, he just met you. Of course, he's not going to give you his real name."
Why would he, we were going home together. I was going to see his real.
Oh, well,
real
that changes
apartment.
everything. Yeah, right.
He's
Oh,
a
of course. He's going to show me his me hole.
And like I would have found out anyways when
Here's me hole.
when I get up in the middle of the night and go through his medicine cabinet and I see all his drugs prescribed to me hole. So
Yeah,
I would have
guess he
found
didn't-
out.
Well, right, but the way that you tell these stories,
That-
you are the interloper in all these. If he knew who you were, then you'd go, well, of course that's why he gave me a fake name, because I can't be trusted.
How many prescription
course.
bottles does he have?
I don't know. I didn't need to check because I found out his name.
Are you sure he
Okay.
wasn't Irish? Check out me hole! Grab me shillelagh!
Poundcake's always after me, hole.
It's time to lie down and kiss me blarney stones! All right, I just want to make sure. Was it around St. Patty's Day by any chance?
It wasn't.
What club
boy.
was that at where you,
This was back in the day. This was Bounce.
It was at Seamus McGillicuddy's gay night.
I was 18 years old, talking to like a 32-year-old. I'm like, yeah, of course I'm going to go home with this guy. What could happen?
That's right.
Me not knowing his real name.
Come and meet all your favorite leprechauns. Could have been a crackhead.
He had to drive me home, too, because we didn't have Uber back then. So, yeah. You know,
Wow.
A lot of faith in a guy where you think you know a guy. You dance with him on the club. You touch, below the waist on the dance floor. And then all of a sudden,
You think that's knowing somebody?
Yeah, but you
I did
just
at 18.
But you also said, first of all, you weren't supposed to be in the club at 18.
it was 18 and over.
Sure, it was.
It was.
No, it was.
It was
Was it?
18 and over.
Yeah.
You at 21, obviously 21 and over to drink. But I used to go there.
They'd mark you up real good.
I guess I never paid attention to it because I didn't
But
at that time. I
but
didn't
second
care.
of all, you were just as untrustworthy as he was.
No, I wasn't.
You said when I got to his place and went through his medicine cabinet, I would have
So you
found out
didn't
his real
have
name.
to,
I didn't have to.
but you would have.
You would have.
Because you are just as untrustworthy.
You immediately-
How is that
If not more-
untrustworthy?
because
I'm not
you're
stealing
going through,
anything.
You're going through people's things.
You
and
said
that's
when a
not
guy.
okay.
You said when the guy gets up to go to the bathroom, you're going to go through his phone.
I love
that
how
is
you-
the definition of untrustworthy.
I said-
you're so morally convicted when we're talking about Michelle Carter and everything that went on there, but as soon as you can get into somebody's house, you're like, I'm going through all your stuff.
I didn't say all his stuff. I just said when I get up in the middle of the night to go pee,
Nothing is more personal
no.
to a person than their medicine cabinet.
I have to look
all right?
for soap.
That's why I keep all my medicines buried in the backyard, Bill, so no one can go through and find my many, many medicines. I've got liniments and salves. I've got all kinds of things back there.
Never know how salve's going to work.
Yeah, I mean,
You have to go through the medicine cabinet to find soap that's probably already on the counter.
no, because I moved that and put it in the medicine cabinet. I'd be like, why do you keep your soap in the medicine cabinet? That's if he catches me.
You are a
Oh my
trash
God!
person.
But not only that, you would instantly regret bringing pound cake home. By the way,
No, he's never
instantly
coming over.
regret it. Right?
I've been over to your house. How do you know I haven't seen already?
I
No,
don't
I
live
mean-
there anymore.
I mean, like if
You're
you're
not going to my new place.
I don't care.
You're not getting this Squifle Tower.
I mean, if you're a dude hooking up with him,
Right.
you'd get him there and you'd be like, oh my God, why did I do this? I was so hammered. We do it with girls, right?
Yeah.
You wake up and you're like, oh God, what did I do? In my drunken stupor.
But like they don't know that I go.
They
through
come to
their
that.
stuff.
We used to come to that conclusion the next morning with a girl you'd bring home. The guys he goes home with, they come to that conclusion within 15 minutes of him being at their house.
Yeah, once they stop touching below the waist and start talking, they're like, oh, this is a mistake.
Touching below the waist. Oh God.
I was savage back then.
They were dancing, boy, all night, right?
I've got your finger I've got your finger.
We're dancing this song, I bet.
We were actually.
It's not my
That's
finger.
not my finger.
Tricky donkey, honky tonky, from San Francisco to Milwaukee.
I feel weird. Oh, I feel funky.
You're fine, my little donkey.
I feel dizzy. I feel sick.
You're fine, my little donkey.
Hell, with all the names Poundcake likes to come up with for himself, I'm surprised that he's mad the guy gave him a fake name. Yeah, why didn't you just be Marcus Tublin?
Because I didn't have to lie about myself back then. I had nothing to hide.
Nobody has to lie, but you know, if he's taking you home, if you're going to somebody's place, you got nothing to lose by giving him a fake name. You got no medicine cabinet to go through.
I didn't feel like I needed to. I was so happy to be me and be out and gay at that time. I was still in high school. And I was like, because I turned 18 right at...
Well, could you at least have the wherewithal to realize why a guy named Samir might not be, or a guy named Mihole, whatever his name was, right? If he's like a Muslim guy or something, those guys are every bit as closeted as American teenagers.
But he wasn't.
Maybe he wasn't as, comfortable being open.
We had a group of friends...
Despite being in a gay bar and touching below the waist.
We had a group of friends that would all hang out and... we would meet up at the club. So I don't understand why he had to lie to me about his name.
But who are you?
I was thinking
you
that...
knew him for 15 minutes. You act like you've gone... Whoa, we go way back. But he didn't have to lie to me.
From my history, looking...
It's also pretty loud in there. He could have been saying something else, and you're like, oh, I guess his name's Samir.
I could have said, come here.
My name is Mihole. I said Mihole. Why are you calling me Sam? Mihole. Yes,
Is it perhaps his middle name?
No.
Could his name have been Samir Mihole Al-Zakari? Or
No.
All right.
It had nothing to do with that. That's just the name he gave himself.
Okay.
It was his alias for...
How did he spell Mihole?
I don't know. I didn't see the spelling. I didn't have to go through his medicine cabinet. I didn't have to fake a charger underneath the sink.
Oh.
like I normally would do to look
Yo,
through his
you
pots
heard
and
his
pans.
friends call him that.
Yeah, we were...
To look
okay.
at his pots and pans.
just to make sure.
I got so caught up in his invasion of privacy over here that I was thinking that he did discover his name from the medicine cabinet.
No, we were leaving to go to his car. We were leaving the club. I was already getting ready to go to his house. And as we're walking out, his friend is like walking past us. He's like, Mijo. I'm like, and he turns and looks and he says, oh, hey. And I'm like, Mijo? I was like...
I really think you might be onto something with him saying Mijo, like
son.
Yeah.
No.
Spanish slang.
No, it wasn't. I was like, I thought your name was Samir. He just smiled and looked, and he like had a dumb look on his face, like he had just been busted. And then the guy who called him Mijo, he was
Why
like,
would he choose Samir as a
know.
fake name?
I don't know.
It's a common name.
I don't know.
Huh.
From my history, I'm like, okay, he was probably married or like in an open relationship,
Or he
his
didn't want to
husband
be,
was away.
or he didn't want to be a gay guy in a club with the name Mihole. Telling everybody that all night, trying to convince people that's his actual real name. They'd be like, "Oh, come on, F you, that's not your name."
He had a driver's license. He could show me.
Nobody wants to pull out their driver's license to prove who they are every time they're talking to somebody.
I didn't even have to fake and put some Tic Tacs in
By
his
the
wallet
way,
to go and look at his
By
ID.
the way, you are such an outlier in the gay community. I thought the allure of the gay community was anonymity. I thought the Grindr, everybody's lying on. I thought the allure of the gay community
never been with
was
me.
anonymous sex all the time.
Yes, but if I want...
What is this addiction you have? You have such FOMO over the dumbest crap.
If I want anonymous sex,
Why do you care what his name was?
I cared because that's what he told me. I didn't.
But what do you care? You go, okay, Sam. They go, hey, Mijo. And you go, I thought your name was Sam.
Yes, but
I'd just be like, yeah, okay, they call him something else.
It makes me think that what else is he lying about? If he lied about something so simple as his name, if it's not a big deal, why'd you have to lie about it? And if I want anonymous...
Why are you Perry Mason? Do you like that for a contemporary reference, Bill? How do you...
Who?
Yeah. Or, why are you giving the guy the third degree before you're even out the door of the club?
We were out the door of the club. We were getting ready to get into
Could
the door
his
of his
full
car.
name have been Samir Mihole?
It was not. It was not his name at all. He completely different name. And then even my so-called group of friends, my group of gays that I met at the club, I said, why'd you guys let me go with somebody who said their name was Samir and his name was Mihole? And they were like, he just likes to go by that when he's drunk. I'm like, so you just let me get into a car with a guy I
Listen,
didn't know?
when me and my boys would go out to a club and we'd be scouring for whatever, my one buddy, Jack Mehoff, Bill, nobody ever believed that was his name, right? And I go, hey, listen, go talk to my buddy Dick right over there, Fitzinia, okay? Yeah, he's an Irish guy. Yeah, he will tell you that that's his real name. All right.
Was Seymour there?
Seymour Butts?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, he was there too. Yes, of course. Nobody ever believed. And then I go, oh, what's your name? Alan Cox. I go, yeah, whatever. I go, no, it really is. Come on, man.
I would have definitely married that man if
right.
if my last name could be that.
Uh-huh.
You're going to be Cody Mehoff?
Right. Sure. It's my buddy Mike. What's your last name? Hawk? Okay, good. Well, we're going to meet up later on.
Not Hunt.
No, I had a friend in high school with that name, and he went by Michael all the time.
I will always be Michael.
I was like, why did your parents do that to you? He's like, my parents weren't thinking about that. And the nuns, when they would call him down to the office, they never used Michael.
Oh, that must have been a great day.
Anytime
he gets called in the office, everybody's like, yeah!
Yep. Sister Anthony on the PA calling for young Michael Hunt, but not calling him Michael. Yeah. He was giving me and my brother rides because he was the only kid that lived near us. And so we'd be riding home with him. And he and my brother would my brother would ride shotgun because the two of them would just smoke like goddamn chimneys. And I hated my life every day. No, just cigarettes.
Oh, ew.
Oh, it was the worst. And I'd be in the back seat choking for life, just waiting to get out of that car.
It's the worst. I can't. I'm so glad that I'm not a smoker.
It's my pal Ben Dover over here, everybody. If you want to say hi to Ben.
Ben Dover.
Yep. Mike, where's Mike? Mike Latoris. He's right back there. He's getting the drinks. He'll be right back.
As creative as I am with names, I don't have anything here.
Oh, so many Mikes that I hang out with. Yeah, Mike Oxlong, he's over there too. Man. Oh, I love when we all go out. I love when we all go out. It's the best. Where's my pal? Hey, McCockiner, get over here, will ya?
Oh, that's Barry,
yeah,
right?
Barry.
Yeah,
Barry. He and I go way
Barry.
back. Yep. Comes from a long line. He's a junior, I think. Yeah. Second or something. I don't know. Pleased to meet you. I'm Samir Mihole. I'll be here all week.
Samir Mihole.
I don't know which is worse, the guy lying about his name or the pyramid scheme. I just have not had the best luck with dates.
Yeah.
Or hookups.
But, man.
Yeah.
Well, listen, Samir Mihole, wherever you are, buddy. You have our sincerest condolences to have to walk that emotional gauntlet with Pound Cake.
Excuse you. I was lit back then.
Yeah,
I knew how to satisfy a man.
You're lit now, my friend.
Thanks.
Don't sell yourself short. All right, hey, Mark Maron's going to be in town next week, 1 week from tonight by my math. It's the Hey There's More tour at the Agora. If you want to go see Mark Maron, never a bad show with him. I'll get you after the break. 35192 if you want to text. AlanCoxShow.com for everything else.
The Alan Cox Show on 100.7 WMMS and everywhere you go on our free iHeartRadio app.
From the Universal Window